Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Flower Boss. I want to show you guys what I'm working on right now. This is called my flower bouquet wreath, okay? And here it is. This is what I'm working on right now. Can you guys see it very good? Sorry about that. Okay. So what I did is I made my bow, my 14 loop bow right here. I made it with my bow Dabra. And if you'll scroll back, I have videos teaching you how to make bows with the bow Dabra. But isn't this a gorgeous 14 loop bow? And I made one, two, three. I have made 4 bouquets of flowers. Okay. And I'm going to show you how I did that. And I always say, save everything, okay? For example, this branch was $20 and I got it on sale at Hobby Lobby, 50% off, so it was $10 and it had like 20 flowers on it. But I've cut them off and used them for stuff. But do you see these little sticks that are left on here on the branches? Can y'all see that? Okay, what I do is I cut those off when I want to make a stem for something, and I save them. So I'm going to cut 3 pieces off right now. I think I'll make it a little longer. Okay, I'm going to cut 3 pieces off. And these leaves right here, I save those. For example, you could use them for something. So save those. I save everything. And I always say buy top quality materials and use everything. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now. This is going to be so easy to make. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to put my flower bouquet together right now. This is what I have. I have ranunculas, and I have mini pink garden roses, and I have some beautiful greenery, pieces of eucalyptus. I have a little bitty tiny piece of Italian ruscus, and I want to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay one of my sticks on top of it and get my floral wire, and I'm just going to wrap that around it to make my stem long. So any tiny pieces of greenery, like I have that left over, I put a stem on there. Any little pieces of greenery that I have, I go ahead and I save those and I use them for other things. And then I really get my money's worth when I'm buying all my top quality blooms. And it makes all of my arrangements and my wreaths and everything so beautiful. Okay, so I made a stem for that. So now I can use that little piece, and it's so cute. I made a stem for this one, and I want, see how this is all broken off and it's very short. I can't really use that unless I make a stem. So I'm going to go ahead and make a stem for this one. And then I'm going to put this bouquet together in just a matter of seconds. This beautiful flower bouquet right here. And this is going to be a Mother's Day wreath, and it's something very easy that you can make. I got this ribbon right here at Michael's. It's a 1.5 inch, and it's wired ribbon, and it's so pretty. See how it has the pink and then the dark pink with it? Can y'all see that very good? And this was on sale for 50% off, so I got it for $5. I made a 14 loop bow for my wreath, but if you made two 10 loop bows, you could get 2 out of it for $5. So it'd be $2.50 a bow, and that's a very good deal. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused because I have been sick and I'm finally recovering, and it's very late, and I've been working all day, but I did not want to miss an opportunity to show y'all this beautiful flower bouquet wreath, and it's so fun to put together. Okay, see how cute that is? Don't need it quite that long, so I'll just cut that off. And I have like a pile of that stuff we might use, we might not, I'm not sure. Okay, so, well, this one, okay, and I have a piece like that, so I'm gonna use this one first, and then I'm gonna use my Italian ruscus. I'm just put that right beside it, right there. And then I have a little piece of greenery like that. And this has a great variety of greenery in it. It makes it so beautiful. See, I have these 3 pieces right here. And then I have a little white one I'll put on this side over here, like that. And then I have my beautiful eucalyptus. Of course, I want to use that. And I'm going to put it right there, and I'm just going to hold it in my hand. And what else are we going to put in here? Oh, we're going to put this one toward the back, because this lays really nice on your wreath, and it has a leaf that's going to the right, the left, and the middle. So it just kind of fills it up a little bit. So we're going to put that toward the back like that. And if I want this leaf right here to stay standing up, I'll just get my glue gun. You see how that's laying down? You can't see it very good. I'll just pop that on one of the leaves right there. And now see how that's standing up now? That's all you have to do is just glue it to the flower next to it if you want it to stand up. Or the whatever bloom you have, just glue it on there and it'll stand up for you. Okay, so I have some of this, and I'm going to go ahead and tie these together, these right here together. I'm going to go ahead and tie those together. Just get a piece of floral wire and just go around and around that. That's all I'm going to do on this right here. Just going to tie these little pieces together, just like so. And this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful wreath. And it does take a little bit of patience and time for this one. If you watch my zip and layer method, you just bam, 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 you're done. But this is going to be a beautiful custom Mother's Day wreath using top quality materials. These little roses that I got right here, these were, there were 8 of them on a stem at Hobby Lobby for $1.99, the regular price. They were 50% off, so I got these for $1. Aren't they beautiful, these little garden roses? And these ranunculas were like $4 for the whole branch that had 6 or 7 of them. And I'm going to show you my method in this as soon as I get this flower bunch made, how I work in odd numbers and how this is a balanced wreath. Okay, I'll show you in just one second. Yes, I dropped something that I need. Excuse me for a second. I need these. Okay, these go to the outside. Okay. And I put these to the outside because number 1, they're pretty, and number 2, it hides my mechanics for my flower bouquet. All right. So I hope all of you are doing so good. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. If you make one of these or you make anything from my tutorials, please go to my Facebook group. It's Floral Class with Kathy, Kathy. And I'm putting together a wreath making newsletter. If any of you would like to pre-order that, go to Floral Class with Kathy, Kathy, and let me know. And you'll be one of the first ones to get it, okay? All right. So now I'm going to put my ranuncula at the top of this bouquet, and I'll show you why in just a second. Okay, I'm going to put that right down in there. Look how pretty that is already. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put my beautiful pink mini roses right here, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie that together as well. You can see how you can make a beautiful little bouquet in just like a second. And just save all your scrap pieces. Like you might think, oh, I'm never going to use that. But you are going to use it. You can make a stem for it, and you can use it for a lot of things. So go ahead and save and use everything. I always like to say save and use everything so that you can afford to buy the top quality blooms, because there will be no waste in it. Okay, so I'm going to tie that up really tight, just like that. And I'm going to look at it and see if I think I need to add any more. Isn't that just so pretty right there? Just so pretty. I have some Italian ruscus. I have some lamb's ear. I have some eucalyptus, and I have some seeded berries, and just a great variety of flowers right there. And that is so pretty. And then you can move these around wherever you want them. Okay, so I don't think I will use that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to our wreath, okay? Sorry if I don't have it where you guys can see it very good. Okay. And these are kind of going off to the side, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue them. I want one of my pink roses to stay on this side, so I'm going to glue it right there. So now when I hold this up to show you, it's not going to move around at all. See? There it is. And this one's a little bit out, but we want it to be kind of spring-like and just go in whatever direction it wants to. Okay, and see, I have a lot of long stems here, so I'm going, where I tied it really tight, I'm going to hot glue the back of that because I want that to stay. And these long stems, I'm just going to cut those off because I don't want those to be sticking out of my wreath, okay? So I'll just trim up the ones that I can see good, just like that, just like that. And these little bouquets are so adorable. They're so darling. You're just going to have so much fun putting these together. And you can do these with any flowers that you may have. Okay, so we got that done. So now I've got my little bouquet made, and I'm just kind of laying it in here, just like this, just like that. So all I did is I'm just laying this in here, just like that, just like that. Okay, now let me go ahead and wire that in there to secure it, and then I'm going to show you the method to the madness. Okay, just get this wired in here. So I just get a piece of wire and I lift it off and I just go underneath my vines here and I pull it up and I hold it up like this so I can see where it is, just like that. And I lay my flowers on it, and then I go, when I see that it's in the right spot, let me see, I lay it right where I want it. And once I get it where I want it, I'm going to twist my wire really tight. Okay. And we'll pull it down a little if I need to. Okay. Twist it 4 or 5 times, just like that. Because I want it to be very secure. I'm going to cut the excess wire off like this. And I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn this one upward a little bit. And I'm going to glue this one more time because it seems to be my pink roses did not stay. I'm going to pop those back in there and I'm going to glue them. Put a glob of glue on there. That's going to stay. Okay. I want those to stay really nice for me right there. And then I'm going to adjust everything. And I'm almost done with this one. Okay, so I have it glued. I'm going to hot glue a little bit of the bottom because I do want everything to stay right where I put that. Just like that. And then I'm going to take these right here and I'm going to find a spot to go into the wreath somewhere about halfway down. And then I'm going to take my hot glue, and where my stems are, I'm just going to put some glue on there. Well, let me see. Where's my glue? Get my hot glue. And that's going to hide the mechanics really, really nice. What you doing, Grace? Are you okay? Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Up here. Come here. You want to come up here? You want to come over with Mama? Come on. Come on. Come up here with Mama. Come. Come up here with Mama. Do you want to say hi? Can you guys see her? Our dog Grace, she's blind now, but she's the sweetest dog in the world. Do you want to come up here with Mama? Come on. Come on. I love you. Okay, I'll be done in a minute. And then we can go out, okay? I'll be done in just a second. Okay, so to hide my mechanics, I'm going to put a glob of glue on here like this. And then I'm just going to kind of stick the flowers to that. Okay, I think she needs to go out. Okay, I think she came to tell me. Okay, so I need to cut a little bit more of my stems off, and I'm going to be done with this. Okay, that one was a little bit thick. Man, I may have to get another pair of pliers to get that piece off, but if not, I can just bend it down, no problem. Okay, so we've got that done, and I'm going to glue my mini rose right here because it keeps like kind of falling off, and I don't want that one falling off. I don't mind if that one's standing up. All right, now let's take a look and see what we have. Okay, well, let me see. I have a loose piece of that. Let me just pop that in there. Put a piece of glue on that, stick it straight down in there, just like that. Okay, that is it. I am done. I have a couple of pieces of this left if I need it, but I'm mostly done. Okay, now I'm just going to look at it and see if I want to put those anywhere. And this is my, I'm hoping you guys can see this good with my desk there. This is my Mother's, sorry, this is my Mother's Day wreath, and I call it my my flower bouquet wreath. I think I probably need to go get some rest because I actually had to go to the hospital for a couple of days for dehydration and a problem with my kidneys, and so I have been very tired, but I did want to get this out for you guys, and I am going to go ahead and post this, as horrible as it is. But this is my Mother's Day flower bouquet wreath. Thank you for joining me, and I did want to tell you the method to the madness, okay? So in floral design, you work in odd numbers, right? I always work in odd numbers, okay? So when I made 1, 2, 3, 4, I made 5 bouquets. That's an odd number, right? Okay, so when I put my first bouquet in, I did my ranuncula at the front and my roses at the back. The next bouquet, I did my roses in the front and my ranunculus in the back. And the next one, I did my ranuncula in the front, my roses in the back. And the next one, I did my roses in the front, my ranuncula in the back, my ranuncula in the front, and my roses in the back. And another thing that's special about this is each pod that I have, I call these little flower pods, bouquets or pods, whatever you want to call them. Each one has 1, 2, 3, and that's an odd number, okay? So I made 5 pods, and each pod has 3, okay? So this has a very nice, beautiful balance, okay? And I am going to go back and I'm going to work a little bit more on my spriggies to the outside, but and I might lay them down just a little bit, bring them in a little bit more. But that is all that you need to do. And my bow is right in the center. I'm hoping I'm holding it correctly for you guys to see it good. Thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my video. And come back tomorrow because I'll have a new video. Good night.